Welcome to Quick Bites with Tammy. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make a delicious cowboy shrimp, cowboy baby potato, and cowboy steak recipe. You could just call it a cowboy surf and turf. Let's get it. You don't want the butter to be too soft, if that makes sense. It needs to be in between. Take it out of the fridge, and I would say maybe about, depending on the temp in the house, I would say maybe about 10 to 15 minutes and you should be good. All right, simply because we're going to be molding this butter, because if I didn't mention before, we're making a compound butter. So to our butter, first thing we're going to add is a pinch of salt and ground black pepper. If you're using salted butter, then you want to be, careful as far as how much salt you add. That's what I'm trying to say. Girl, get it out already. We're going to add some finely chopped garlic. We're also going to add some fresh thyme. All right, so this butter is not only going to be a nice spicy type of butter, but it's also going to be herby as well. Let's add some parsley. Good amount of parsley. Trust me, when you add the parsley and by the time it melts, woo, it's going to be beautiful. We're going to add some smoked paprika for a smoky element of flavor. Cayenne pepper for that heat. Crushed chili flakes. Dijon mustard. This recipe calls for chives as well. However, I don't have any chives on hand, so we're going to skip out on the chives. But nevertheless, I am going to include the chives in the recipe in the description bar area. As I mentioned before, the butter is easy to be molded simply because it's soft enough. Because I forgot to add the lemon juice and lemon zest, you're going to see a hand come into the screen. Okay, no explain. It's hubby's hand. We're going to add a good amount of lemon juice. That's perfect. About a tablespoon of lemon juice. And we're also going to zest a lemon as well, because we need that zesty flavor from the lemon. How's he doing so far? All right, shout out to hubby. Thank you. We're just going to continue to mix the lemon juice into the butter. Okay, look at the butter, perfectly seasoned. This is gorgeous. All right, at this point in time, we're going to remove the gloves, not necessary anymore. And we're going to use our saran wrap to mold the butter. I got to be honest with you guys, I love making compound butter. I just love it. Twist the ends, and you could pop it back into the refrigerator or even the freezer until later. Okay, so that way by the time you're ready for it, if you were to pop it back into the freezer, let's say if you're going to use it for your potatoes or your shrimp or whatever, it'd be easy to slice through. To our boiling water, we're going to add a good amount of salt, and we're going to add our baby potatoes. We're going to allow them to parboil for about 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to add a small drizzle of oil, followed by salt and ground black pepper. And I like to pat the seasoning into the meat to make sure it's stuck. Going to add some garlic powder. Light hand, of course. It's a big piece of meat, but it's not a thick piece of meat, if that makes sense, right? And we're also going to add, I like a little element of smokiness, okay? Gonna add some smoked paprika. And besides, nothing says cowboy like smoky flavor, okay? And I'm also gonna add some of my all-purpose Cooking with Tammy chicken seasoning. Even though it says chicken, it's great for every single thing. All right, gonna flip it over. Salt and pepper. Throw from a height so you get that even distribution. Garlic powder. Smokiness, of course. And we're gonna come in with our all-purpose seasoning. All right, steak is perfectly seasoned. And I can't wait to get it in a pan. Woo, this is gonna be good. You know what? I think I'm gonna cube it up. I should have cubed it up in the beginning, but that's okay. That's okay. Because I kind of want steak bites. Girl, why you didn't do it before? I don't know. All right, shrimp is rinsed, clean, ready to go. Devein front and back. Yeah, I devein both parts. I don't play that, okay? Salt and pepper. A light hand, of course. garlic powder, and AP seasoning. Give it a good mix. Make sure everything is perfectly combined. First thing we're gonna do is add some oil to our Dutch oven. Our pan is nice and hot. We're gonna add our steak bites. We're gonna allow them to cook for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. This is a thin cut of meat, so it's definitely not gonna take a long time to cook. Everybody prefers this steak a little different. Some people love their steak medium rare, while others love their steak rare, and some like their steak well done. We're gonna add our shrimp. We're gonna cook it in the steak juices. And that's gonna definitely contribute to extra flavor. Gonna go ahead and flip it over because the pan is really hot. So oh my goodness, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna lower the flame just a bit because I don't want our shrimp to overcook. We're not having that. These are some pretty hefty sized shrimp. I mean, when you bite into them, you're gonna get texture. I'm gonna add our potatoes because I want to add some additional color to our potatoes. I'm gonna allow the potatoes to get some color. Place them face down into the pan, of course. I only parboil them for about 15 minutes. So they're pretty much cooked, if you will. But I'm going to give it about 2 minutes in the pan to get nice and toasted. All right, take a look at our potatoes. They have a nice color going on after about 1 minute. All right, boom. This is perfect. We're going to add our steak back to the pan, along with our shrimp, of course. And all of the resting juices. Let's lower our flame and add a nice chunky size of Cowboy butter. Same thing for our shrimp. Let's toss it in the butter. Oh, this is gorgeous. Get the steak coated in our beautiful butter. Same thing for our shrimp. Let's toss it in the butter. Oh, this is gorgeous. Parsley. At this point in time, we could turn our stovetop off. Big squeeze of fresh lemon juice. Wake the flavors up just a bit. Wow, this is gorgeous, my loves. Quick and easy, and 29 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. We did it. Almost 30 minutes, but not quite. But as you can see, everything turned out great. I can't wait to taste. All right, let's see. What do you want me to taste first? A steak? Let's get some of that delicious butter. And of course, when you serve it up, you're going to serve it up with some of the butter if you want to. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Oh wow. The flavor that I got from the steak was bold and beautiful. It was not spicy, but that little element of heat. Plus you're getting the smokiness. Not to mention you're also getting that acidity contrast from the lemon juice. Really, really good. Oh yeah, wow. Tap this shrimp in this Cowboy butter. Now let's see what's good. Let's see. Eating hot food is something else. But nevertheless, it's absolutely tasty. Oh yeah. I got some more Cowboy butter and I'm gonna save it for salmon And I'm also probably gonna play around with some other proteins, if you get what I mean. That is some good stuff. All right, full recipe details once again, drop down description area. Okay, below the video, click on more, because I get that question a lot. Click on more and you're gonna have full recipe details, all right? Thank you for tuning in to Quick Bites with Tammy, and I will definitely catch you guys with another quick and easy recipe.